Hi, my name is Zaim. I'm a Krenovator apprentice. Currently, I'm still pursuing my bachelor in computer engineering. I've worked with web technologies prior to my participation in Krenovator. I can conclude there are three main points of how the experience was before I joined Krenovator. The first one is the lack of team-based learning. So when you are building your project, your own project, you don't have communication with other people, you can decide everything on yourself. But in the next phase of your career, you will need to have communication skill. So prior to joining Krenovator, I don't have this communication skill. Second, no technical clash. So when you are building the project by yourself, you get to decide the back end, the front end, the server, and even the database. When it comes to a group project and you are given a specific role, maybe like a back-end developer, and you need to cater, you need to communicate with your database developer, with your server, with your DevOps, with your front end, so you don't get to decide. So this is the part where you need to learn how to communicate with your team members. Before I joined Krenovator, I don't have this kind of situation. I don't have this kind of environment. So everything that I do, every project that I work on, everything is solely on my decision. And lastly, opinionated work ethic. So when I get to join Krenovator, I get to discuss with people, I get to ask their opinion on certain things, what's the best for this kind of planning, what's the worst for this project. So we can take into account for each of the opinion and decide what is the best for the project. So before I joined Krenovator, I don't have this kind of environment, and my opinion becomes my decision. Communication, because it is a very important skill that every programmer need to have. When you are working in a team with different kind of people with different expertise, so you need to attend different groups with different kind of communication skills. You need to understand what kind of expertise they are, what kind of work they do. So we need to explain maybe with group A in a layman's term, with group C which has a better skill set of expertise, then we can use a quite complicated terms with them. So different groups we need to attend with different kind of communication patterns. First, you are free to express your thoughts while still being relevant inside the community. Planning. Before I joined Krenovator, whenever I want to start a project, I will just kickstart the project straight away. But in Krenovator, you meet a lot of people, you get to work as a team, then you need to plan before you start your project. And lastly, exposure to the IT industry. You get the chance to experience and observe the standard of IT industry while being kept in a safe environment. Krenovator has been great, but I would like to suggest to create a role-based task. For example, we can create a number of groups, and for each group will be given a project, and each group will also be composed of 3 participants. The first one will become the back-end developer, and the second one will become the front-end developer, and the last one will become the DevOps guy. With this kind of approach, they can train or improve their technical abilities, their problem solving, and their communication skill to finish the project.